What's going on, guys? So I wanted to come back in and just complete in that this video by saying who this fake target is. He goes by the name of Ojo Houston, 1981, and this is what I find to be so crazy. In addition to the things that I spoke about on the video about this situation. In this conversation that I had with Ocho, I talked to him reluctantly about my targeting and the targeting program that I've been subjected to. I'm being sexually assaulted and drugged, and I've suffered through this for many years as part of my targeting. I also explained to him that this is something that I'm still dealing with, I'm still going through. And I didn't want to talk about it initially, but he was adamant. As soon as we got on the phone, wanted to know what my targeting was. And I told him that I didn't really feel comfortable talking about it at that particular point, maybe later on down the road. And he was just insistent. No, you should talk about it now. You're amongst friends. You might as well, talk about it. We're both going. So I sit up and I tell this man, what I'm going through and what I'm suffering through. And then you disappear like that. You see, these are the things that I look at. First of all, you're calling yourself a target. On top of that, you're saying you're a Christian man. And you got someone telling you that they're by themselves and they're suffering through sexual assault. And I went into pretty deep details with him about that situation. And you're not calling me to check on me. You're not getting to my comments to say, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? Has anything happened to you since you and I talked? Anything I can do to help? But you got me, the woman, chasing your ass, trying to find out where you are. Are you okay? Because you said you were living with possibly a gang stalker. But I got the Bible reading, JC believing, good old dude, just leaving me out there to hang. And even though I made it very clear through my responses and through my comments and my emails that I was concerned about his well-being, that didn't matter. Didn't matter. And neither did my circumstances. But we're all trying to figure out why we can't come together and help each other, because you're dealing with a bunch of fake, acting cyborgs, Decepticons. These agents don't care about you. They don't care about what's happening to you because, one, they already know what's happening to you. They already know what's happening to you. They have no compassion because they participate. There was not one iota of a sense in him that was concerned. Is there anything I can do to help you? Well, if you're by yourself, I'm going to call and check in on you, make sure you're all right. Just like a big brother, an uncle, a friend. That's what a Christian man would have done. That's what a Christian man would be doing. But see, they love to jump on here and talk all kinds of shit about how they love JC and regurgitating Bible verses and all kinds of things, because that's what people can do behind closed doors, behind a phone, being a voice behind a video. Because you don't know who they really are. You don't see them on a daily basis. You don't see what their interactions are. You don't see how their life really is. All you know about them is what they're telling you. And then when it comes time to show and prove, you see it in their fruit. Anytime you got somebody, especially a man, that's always looking for somebody to help them, but they don't ever offer to help anybody else, you should always be giving them the side eye. And through that whole conversation that he and I talked, not once did he offer any help to me. Not once. These are the things, the small things, that help me to see who you really are underneath all that facade. And also, on top of that, like I said, I'm chasing you around trying to make sure you're okay, and you can't even give me the courtesy of letting me know that, let alone asking me if I'm okay. I don't know about anybody else, but your character tells me who you are, not anything else. Your character tells me who you are. And Ojo's character and my encounter with him allowed me to see that even if he's not a gang stalker, which I believe 100% that he is, and I have a slew of things that contributes to that thought, this behavior alone would suggest that there's something deeply wrong and deeply missing and very contradictive of who you portray yourself to be and who you really are. So put on your glasses, folks, because they live.